Hello, I'm your coach, Robert Wick, and today we want to look at addiction recovery through the Star Wars lens. Remember the movie Star Wars, Darth Vader? Well, today we want to relate the light and dark forces, which is a powerful metaphor. Recovery, like the Force, is about inner struggle, choice, and transformation. A transformation that can be a neurorestorative one. And if you want to learn more about that, go to robertwick.com and you'll understand a little bit further. Let's take a look at addiction recovery and the light and dark forces of Star Wars a little bit further. Starting off with the light side, which is recovery and healing. The light side represents hope, awareness, and inner peace, support, and purpose. The actions we would take using the light side would be seeking help, practicing mindfulness, connecting with others, and choosing healthier paths. The mindset we would adopt would be one of self-compassion, discipline, humility, and personal growth. Some of the tools we would use would be therapy, 12-step programs, spiritual practice, coaching, and service to others. And the outcome of engaging all of this would be personal empowerment and restoration of one's true identity. But let's take a look at the dark side, which is addiction and relapse. Unlike recovering and healing in the light side, what the dark side represents is shame, denial, compulsion, isolation, anger, and fear. The actions we might be taking would be hiding the truth, using substances to cope, sabotaging our own progress, and pushing others away. And the mindset we'd adopt from these kinds of actions would be one of hopelessness, self-loathing, craving control, and being ruined by emotion. The fuel for this would be trauma, unmet needs, emotional pain, and again, avoidance. The outcome would be the loss of self, relationships, health, and our purpose. But finally, there's a gray area coming between the dark and the light. Recovery isn't just about choosing the light and choosing the light one time. It's about daily decisions, resisting temptation, and learning from failure. Relapse doesn't mean failure. Relapse can be redemption and is redemption. It's always possible. Some people choose to walk a gray path, exploring spirituality, psychology, or philosophy outside of traditional strict labels. But there are things we can do. So let's take a look at the steps you can take using the light and dark forces of Star Wars in your own addiction recovery. The first step we can take is journaling. And in journaling, we might ask, what does your inner Jedi tell you today? And what does your inner Darth Vader tempt you to do? These are opposing forces. Second, visualization. Imagine standing between the light and the dark. What choice helps you feel aligned? What force gives you a sense of peace and makes you feel strong? Next, we can do some identity work. Who are you becoming in recovery? A guardian? A mentor? Or perhaps a rebel with a cause? And next, we can start to shift our own language, going from cravings on the dark side that might whisper negative things to us, or a voice that's coming from our inner champion. The choice is yours, the light side or the dark side. Go to robertvwick.com to learn more. As you know, recovery is a choice, and you can use the forces of the dark side or the light side, as we experience in watching that classic movie, Star Wars. You can rewire your brain, reclaim your life. Subscribe to these recordings, and remember, your hero hasn't left you. It's just beginning to rise. Thank you.